Alright guys, leaving off the beaten trail now. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I got about 50, between me and my coworker, Trent, we got about $50, $60 worth of shit, you know, between soda and, because it was soda, water. Yeah, because like I said, we got Mountain Dew, Pepsi, root beer, the sparkling flavored water, coffee stuff, and that Pepsi Nitro or whatever the fuck it's called. And I'm gonna adjust the camera again to make sure I'm just recording. You know, so, you know, between all the soda, between that me and him took, and the coffee that he took, and the sparkling water that we split, because we both took two. You know, and I gave him free rein on what he wanted, because he went and jumped in the dumpster because he knew I wanted some too, and he wanted some too, and he just fucking went and jumped in. I would have, but I would have had a good handful of fucking options of what I would have done if I wouldn't have gotten out, or what would happen if I get in there and not get out, or you know, like I get in and not get out, or I not be able to get in, and eventually if I did, wouldn't be able to get out. Or I'd hurt myself getting in, or I'd hurt myself getting out, or we get caught fucking around inside the dumpster or whatever. And I'm like, fuck, now I can't get out because, you know, I'm not that agile and all that shit, you know. I mean, when I was scrawnier and fuck, yeah, I was, but because I'd fucking scale shit, you know, I'd figure out how to fucking scale the covers to get on top of them and into the cabinets above the cupboard. Hey, Raptor, I think. Yeah, it is a Raptor. I mean, I really don't like Ford, but those are nice trucks. I mean, yeah, like I said, I don't like Ford, but there's some vehicles I wouldn't mind that would be a Ford. The Raptor would be one, because I think they look cool. Excuse me. But further than that, I wouldn't want a Ford because of their driveline issues. You know, yeah, they do make some good higher end built motor, you know, stronger built motors. They're a higher end build, you know, cost wise. But at the same time, I still don't trust them, because I watched another YouTuber, but he's more of like the car stuff, you know, so he does more of like the car related content. It's Just a Six, if you guys ever heard of him. Well, his name is Gavin. Gavin, if you see this, I'm sorry for putting your name out there. But you know, it's Just a Six. He does, you know, him and his friends film, you know, like car content and gun content and stuff like that, but mainly like car stuff. You know, that's what does good for them, or what does good for him. So then he deals with all that. What was I gonna say? I forget, but it was about, it's just a 6. It wasn't bad. What was it? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh well. You know, I mean, I'd like to be, you know, have a big ass fucking channel like him. You know, one day, whether it's fucking gaming or vlogs or riding or whatever. I mean, even with like what used to be called Seth's Bike Hacks, but now it's Burn Peak. Ooh, a couple of months, let's. You know, what used to be Seth's Bike Hacks, but now is Burn Peak and Burn Peak Express, which both channels are ran by Seth Alvo himself. You know, I wouldn't mind having my bike channel big like his shit. But you know, I kind of, when I do bike stuff, it's mainly me going out on the bike, you know, doing an adventure. You know, I kind of do it kind of like John Hicks. You know, I go out, see what happens, complain about my fucking day if I need to, and whatever. You know, I run a bike channel like Seth's bike, you know, like Seth does at Burn Peak, or John Hicks does, but I'm doing more of like what I guess you can say that I run my bike channel like John Hicks, because what John Hicks does, if you guys don't watch him, I suggest it. You know, he does good content. Oh, fucking text. I'll have to look at it when I stop. It's one of my other coworkers, but at a different store. You know, so what John Hicks does, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing either, he just goes and explores Los Angeles because he lives in California. So this goes and explores California, you know, like Los Angeles and Compton and Southside and wherever in like the LA area. Hollywood he does every now and then. But he does like mainly like LA, Compton, stuff like that. He rides around and shoots the video. And he talks about whatever, whether it's like gang related or blah blah blah, or you know, whatever, so on and so forth. I'm gonna head back home though, because it's starting to get late and I'm starting to get cold and I gotta eat. So he does stuff like that, and I kind of try to do a mix between like what Seth does when he does his flip bike stuff and talking on the bike like how John Hicks does. You know, that's what I'm trying to do, a mix between Seth and John. Kids don't do what I do. I'm unpaid professional of stupidity. Because traffic doesn't like to move, so I gotta play fuck around and find out with traffic sometimes. So, you know, so I'm trying to mix, you know, with working on bikes. You know, trying to mix with working on bikes, like how Seth does with like flip bike. And what, oh shit, I don't want to hit that. And what John does where he just rides around and talks. Let's see who's all there now. Trent's looks to be gone. Amber and Dee Dee are there.